All right. Hello and welcome to Coaching with KK. How is it going? If you are here, there are no accidents, no coincidences that you were meant to be here. And that is awesome. So I'm multi-streaming, podcasting, and I'm sharing a little bit about why I'm here and who I am and how to help you really truly step into your truth, into your power. And I am grateful for you guys. Hey, Richard and Dominic, EL or L. I'm going to say EL. What's going on? It is good to see you. Thank you. So, a lot's been going on behind the scenes lately in the last few months. And my journey journey in general has not been the easiest. And I'm not going to say that yours hasn't been easy. I mean, yours hasn't, okay? We are all going through experiences and trauma and things that are challenging. And a little bit about my story is I wasn't always this way. And I'm still working on becoming and embodying and really being this empowerment coach and moving forward into that practice. And so I wasn't always this way. I was a full-time drunk, 6.5 years of in recovery now. But this is not my first time rodeo. I was married, I'm divorced, I was a single mom. I have, not a single mom, but, raising my son mostly him staying here with me. His father's fully present. We're like best friends. So was able to manage to salvage that. Another thing a little bit about me is my maiden name is Kellner with a K. And I spell my name Karen with a Y. So when I started to get nephews, I became Aunt KK, and that kind of stuck. And so as I'm going through this transformation right now, and this is not my first transformation, it's probably like my third. As I'm going through this new transformation, I'm going back to my roots. And there's that Imagine Dragons song. I love to always incorporate music because I am actually a musician / singer, and I used to play in a band when I was like young, 15 to probably 21. So it's a little bit of backstory of kind of why part of my journey of alcoholism goes way back. But so I kept my married name for my son. My son's now 17. And I still get called KK a lot. And so now that I'm going through this transformation and really stepping full into coaching, because I realized that through my experience, strength and hope, now 6.5 years sober, and also a religious science practitioner, a Buddha yoga instructor, and a transformation coach, and doing all the work and all these programs. I have all these boxes of programs that I've spent money on, invested on, and certified in or went through the programs that now I really, I want to see people thrive and not just survive. And I also know where I was, and I know where I am. And I know that you do not have to be where I was. And that is the truth. That is the truth. So our truth is that we're perfect, whole, and complete. That's how we come into this world. And then, as we're humans having human experiences, we're souls in these bodies. Some people call them meat suits. I'll call them my spacesuit. Some people call them shells, whatever you want to call it. I'm going with spacesuit because I creatively believe in humans and it's got the alien logo. So I'm a little bit more called to that. I'm here in this spacesuit on Earth right now, traveling and doing my thing. So through this journey, here we go. I feel really aligned right now to actually, so also, probably 2 months ago, I had somebody on my YouTube channel just rip me to shreds, just freaking really just say so much, everything bad about me, really just attack every single thing about me that they could have done. And it was really in depth. It was really Crazy. I believe they call those trolls. I don't know, whatever. I'm not sure. But so welcome everybody. Hi, Breathe and Glow. Thank you for being here. And so, um, and one of the comments was, oh, she's like so full of herself. She's got like 4 Facebook pages and this and that and the other thing. Okay, but you know what I'm figuring out just like today? That it's just been, my different parts of my journey. I'm just creating and reinventing as I am developing, which is cool because, we are creative beings. So yeah, I have Believe in Humans. It's copywritten. I have a logo with an alien, and Believe in Humans comes from my story of finally getting sober for real. Being sober for more than a year was like a big deal because I kept relapsing. I kept going back because I just had this hole in my soul and I just had no guidance. I just wasn't empowered and I kept repeating patterns. I felt like I needed to have a partner or boyfriend to live. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, no, I don't need anything outside of myself. And, when I first got sober this time around, the boyfriend that I had at that time was living with us for like 4 years, rent free. And he broke up with me. And as I was just newly sober, I was dealing with a heartbreak or just dealing with like that. So that was one of the most challenging times of my life that I ever done because I was sober. I wasn't drinking and covering up that and putting the mask on and blacking out and just pretending like, I'm not really living. I'm just like freaking killing myself and blacking out, waking up the next day and doing it all over again. So I managed to get through that. And how did I do it? Well, that's why I share part of my story. And back then, this time around, for getting sober, I did 90 meetings in 90 days. I was also doing spiritual practices as well. But the 90 meetings in 90 days definitely got me to a really good place. And I felt supported and I met people who were there to support me and new friends. Because when you get sober, honestly, it's like people, places, and things. You want to avoid anything that triggers you to like go back to that bad habit. So okay. So I have all these things, right? And just recently I created, even before, so I just got a new business coach, but right before I got a new coach, and I highly recommend coaches because it's always advanced my where I am. It's always leveled me up. Spend money in yourself because it's the best investment you'll ever do. It's the best investment you'll ever make because this is your life, nobody else's life. Nobody's living your life but you. So I used to live my life listening to everybody else because I really like had zero self-worth, zero self-love. I had zero like drive. I didn't know what I was doing in my life because I just drank. I was like my full-time career. And I could have had, like, I actually did like a gazillion jobs. Like, you name it, I probably did it. I'm a licensed hairdresser. I like worked at whole, like the list is huge because I didn't know who I was. I was lost. I was a lost soul in this body, here having this human experience and miserable. Fucking miserable. I'll just say it. And so I created these new pages, and just today, or just recently, I've been bouncing around with the pages, and I'm like sharing to this one, that one. And so just today, I've come into full alignment in my group coaching call with my coach. And I said, you know what, for the next 7 days, I'm going to just commit to the coaching with KK. So I'm going by KK. That is the new way. That is the new me, coaching with KK. So I'm embodying that truth. That's who I am. And that's who I be. So how do we do that? How do we step into our power and really become our most authentic, truest, vulnerable, most expressive, creative selves? How do we do it? How do we do it? Well, first is awareness. Awareness. like becoming aware of what you're doing every day, what your thoughts are, what you're putting in your body. So, one, becoming aware of your daily practices, your habits, your thoughts, your words. Who are you surrounding yourself with, and what are they saying? Are they confident about themselves? Are they giving you positive feedback, or are they like negative and depressed and bringing you down? That energy you surround yourself with is important. And so you don't need to be around that negative energy, or energy, sorry, that is pulling you down. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. So we have our low vibe frequencies and then vibrations and energy, and then we have our high vibe. And so that's what we get to choose. But we don't go from here to here right away. It's baby steps. And there's like a whole practice of lifting up that vibration, that frequency. So how become aware? Two, who am I? Okay. Start tapping into thoughts and journaling at night. Put it on the journal. Who am I? Who do I want to be? Who am I becoming? Get out that little journal next to your bed before you go to sleep. Start writing these things out. What do I want in life? Where am I? So, who am I? If you're not asking yourself that question, you're just going to be like on the hamster wheel. Just doing that. Wake up, go to work, come home, eat dinner, go to bed. Maybe hopefully work out, but I have a whole entire morning routine that I make sure that I do so that I step out into the world on the right foot, in the right vibe, feeling in the, a high vibrational energy. It's very important in my opinion. So if you come and I coach you, so right now I'm doing 6 months one-to-one private coaching, then we're going to work on the morning routine. Well, we're going to work on a lot, but morning routine, very, very important to set that intention, to bring that energy out into the world. So awareness of self and surroundings, that's the third one. So one is how, how am I doing this? Well, we start to really become aware. So I guess it's kind of a combination of 1 and 3. So how, who am I? Start really thinking about who am I? Who am I? Who am I? What am I doing? What do I want to be? What do I want to be? What am I do? What do I want to do? Because you can do anything you want. The world is abundant and we have more power than we could ever imagine. And it's already in here. We have all the gifts waiting for us to have that faith and belief and to step outside of the comfort zone. So outside of the comfort zone, that's why I do cold therapy, because that's really uncomfortable. But when you step into that uncomfortableness, it's easier to do other things that are uncomfortable and are hard, that might seem scary. So when you can really empower yourself with tools to do hard things and to face those things that might be a little scary, that's where the real true transformation takes place, right? And then becoming aware of yourself and your surroundings. So surroundings are like literally your surroundings. What do you have around you? I have affirmations all over my house. And I didn't even realize it till like my friend came over for the first time. She'd never been in my house before. And she's like, oh my God, you have affirmations all over your house. Yeah, I do. It's so important, like if I look everywhere I look, I see something, that lifts me up. My favorite one is in the living room. It's an awesome picture that I invested in because I really wanted it, because I was going through, the beginning of my transformation. It says, do shit you love. I'm like, that's like the best advice. That's the best advice I feel like I could give, really. Is like, do shit you love. If you do shit you love, then you're having fun and you have a passion for it. So, but also I would say, and help people. How can I help people and serve others at the highest level? So, serving others at the highest level. So here's what I've got for you. I am taking all of my pages and I am putting them. I just made this decision. I did a podcast today, so Cryo app. You'll be seeing that, I'm sure. And it was amazing. Dean was amazing. He was the one who interviewed me, and we just had a blast, and it was really powerful. So that's a podcast slash, I think he's got it on YouTube and his Instagram. So that was really cool. And he said, well, like, why would you create the new page when you already have like your original stuff? And original stuff shows your whole journey, since like the beginning of Facebook and the beginning of Instagram. And I've only had really one YouTube, so that's fine. And I've modified that, so that works. So we're going with coaching with KK, but my original pages. So that's why I'm doing this Instagram on this page, because you guys, if you've been with me, then you've been with me through thick and thin. So if you've been with me, hey Eric, thank you for being here, guys. If you've been with me through like my whole journey, I'm so grateful, and thank you so much for that. It's been quite a journey to get to like full-time alcoholic, blacked out, drunk, single, like mom, trying to freaking just pay my bills, trying to get to work, trying to be a mom. Oh my gosh. Today, I'm fully empowered. I'm here to help others. I know my mission to empower people and help them heal, because yes, we have all been through trauma. Richard, thank you very much. Thank you very much. He says you're beautiful. Thank you. Oh man. And so, yeah, my heart, I wear on my sleeve. And I also just went through another breakup that it just, I'm questioning it now because I've done a lot of homework because of my patterns. So you guys, we keep attracting the same patterns until we figure it out, and we take action and we change those patterns that no longer serve us. And so one of the patterns for me in relationships is I've always, and I didn't even know this until literally like this week, in the last couple of weeks, I realized that I have a pattern of attracting narcissistic relationships in my life, and that empaths typically attract, or vice versa, narcissists prey. I'm going to say prey on empaths, and empaths are attracted to narcissists because we want to give, all of us, and we just want to like serve. That's what we do. And so I've just realized from being hurt and mistreated in such crazy ways that I had to do some research, because I was like, what is with these men that are so hurtful in such a crazy way? And I started researching it, and I was like, I never really thought about narcissism or knew much about it. And as I've been doing this work, I'm like, holy crap. Like, this is narcissistic behavior, and it's manipulative, and there's gaslighting and all these crazy things, the silence treatment. Whew. So I'm just letting that all like really settle in. And I think I did a YouTube video once called "You Can't Trust a Drunk." And you know what? That is so true. You cannot trust a drunk. And I will tell you what, I will never be in a relationship with someone who drinks. And that's just, it's low vibe. Putting that into our body, it's not serving us. So I don't care if you can have one drink, whatever it is. For me, after, going through my journey, that's just not something that I can, I don't want to be around any of that energy. That energy can also be very judgmental. When someone drinks, they can start like judging you and actually putting you down. So I experienced that. I didn't even realize it. So it's so crazy, like really crazy shit. So today, even though it hurts when somebody hurts you, when someone hurts you, it hurts. But to finally understand like what the hell is going, yeah, dry drunks, totally. or actually, my last boyfriend, he drank. Like, he drank and he said he didn't have a problem, but when he would go out, he would like drink without eating, drink in the car, drink like 2 before dinner, and then he said he was fine because he wouldn't drink after he ate. Well, actually, it didn't take long for me to have like an unpleasant experience or felt like I was being put down or I was being judged. Yeah, right? Totally. Like, fuck. Sorry. I was gonna say just fucking nuts. Yeah, it's fucking nuts. So I don't know, it's like you want to see the good in people, but in it ultimately, like, you really don't know what someone else is going through. And honestly, like, the way he broke up with me was really, really like kind of so weird. And so now I'm literally questioning, like, did you lie? Did you cheat? Like, tell me the truth, keep your side of the street clean, because that's what we do in AA. So it's better late than never, because then we'll both like kind of be. I really don't have a mean bone in my body, although I will like challenge you. I'm a spiritual warrior. Like, I will freaking throw fire, like spiritual, like truce at you if you're not being aligned and truthful and authentic with me. I will for sure, like, I can be a fierce warrior when I need to be, to protect my boundaries and my inner peace and who I am. So it's kind of like, yeah, I'm in the process. So with everything new that's going on, coaching with KK, I'm in a process of building a program for the 1-to-1 6-month coaching, and it will be like embody. It's going to be, I'm trying to come up with the perfect name, or the name that really suits it, but for sure it's in regards to a powerful or empowering spiritual warrior. So, because that's who I am, that's who I be. And if you're here and you're watching this, like attracts like, so most likely, you know you're that too. And I know all of my coaching clients are definitely spiritual warriors at heart. So when we open up to our truth and we feel empowered, and we have the tools to be that warrior and stand, thank you. You're right. Totally doesn't. Yeah, I just feel like I got the wool pulled over me, but it's my own, it's our own journey. So yeah, so it's talking about spiritual, but yeah. So to move to Richard saying he doesn't deserve you. So here's the thing, is like, red flags, guys, be really mindful of red flags. And for accepting things, like, if it's happened once before, and then if it's happened once before, that is like major red flag. So if it's a red flag the first time it happens, then you know what? Honestly, bounce. Because red flags are red flags. And if that's what they do, they'll do it again. And if you allow them to do it again, they're going to like do it even more and worse. And it's going to get to the point where like you're not really like in that a truthful situation, and you can't really trust that person. And boom, in a blink of an eye, everything changes. I will say, because I did this podcast interview today, that cold water therapy got me through this last breakup. Really, I don't know what I would have done without it. And that the Ice Women community, they having that experience every single Sunday, once a week, really got me through that like heartbreak. Yeah. So if you're suffering from like depression, or, well, there's a lot that cold water therapy, addiction, depression, cold water therapy will just take it all away so fast. He also says, I enjoy listening to your courage. Thank you. For sure. Like, I'm definitely a powerhouse of courage and bravery and truth. I'm definitely a spiritual warrior. So yeah, kind of like pity the person who does do me wrong, because that's some serious karma. Like, I don't need to take any kind of revenge, because karma's got it. Like, karma's got it. If you did some, it's like, the Bible, treat others as if, do unto you what is it? I always screw that up under pressure. But I'm more spiritual than Bible based. Religious science is actually what I practice, and it's under the bigger umbrella of called New Thought. I'm Sicilian. We love revenge. Yeah, I've never dated an Italian. And I don't have any Italian in me. But hey, I do work at a pizza shop and I deliver pizzas. And that's one of the things that I do that you guys don't know about me. It's just something that I do to get me to really like live out the life and the dreams, to not settle for a life less than, or to be on the hamster wheel. So my life is never ever dull. I watch children, babies, and I deliver pizzas. And so you might not know that about me, but I do the really tough work, and I'm just a human, just like you guys. But I'll tell you what, I am probably the most talented, knowledgeable, wise pizza box maker that I know. And so, yeah, I work hard, diligent to make things like this video happen, because I know where I was, and I know where I am, and I know that nobody has to be that way. You know that we're all the same. We're different, and we all see life through our own lenses. And so you can take whatever works for you, because everyone's had different experiences in this lifetime. So I make great pizzas. I freaking love pizzas, but I try to do gluten-free. So on Fridays, I do eat pizza, but Saturday, I always regret it because I'm like, I feel bloated. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. Super grateful for your support. And so look out for some changes. If you do follow one of so YouTube, you guys are good. You guys are great. This is the channel. I think I just changed the name today. I'm not sure if it's following through with everywhere, but it's Coaching with KK. Instagram, my new page, we want to bounce over to my old page. And my old page, which is my original page, so it's at Karen Kane, is going to be Coaching with KK. So I'll probably just leave it Karen Kane, the handle, and then call it Coaching with KK. So it's not that Sovereign Sobriety is going anywhere. It's, I do talk a lot about sobriety and addiction because I've been there. I've been through it. And so we can also talk about that with coaching. It's definitely something that I coach and help people with. A lot of my clients are, either quitting or okay, thank you for being here, Richard. I appreciate it. Grateful. Have a great rest of your day. Yeah, so I coach a lot of people who are in recovery and that kind of thing, or codependency. That's one of the big things. All right, so what else can I say? I have a Linktree link in my bio that you can find me and all the different, I'm back. They could find all my different things. And like I said, I'm going to be consolidating. So instead of having, like the guy said, I had so many pages. Well, yeah, because this is my journey. It's not that I'm like full of myself. It's just, this is my journey and it's shifting. But what I have to offer is coaching, and I can help people heal and really step into your power. And that's how I'm showing up in this new form as KK. So KK is back to my roots. I'm going back to my roots another day. That's a Imagine Dragons song, which I love it. So it's called Roots. It's a really good song. Cool. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're on the podcast, follow, please. If you did like this content on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and you'll be notified when I go live or upload a new video. And yeah, everybody's got a story. I love hearing people's journeys, because you know what, like, you don't know what someone's been through until you hear their story, and then you're like, oh my God, like, you would never know. But we've all been through some crazy shit. So we're still here and we're still breathing. So let's freaking kick ass while we're here, because you never know. And we all made it through COVID if we're still here too. So rock on, guys. Take care. Thank you for being here. Peace, love, and namaste. Bye.